my name is Brooke Ellis and today I'm going to be showing you how I created this cute Cupid makeup look. Before we get into this makeup tutorial, make sure you're subscribed to the Look Fantastic channel, as well as like this video and turn on the post notifications so you do not miss any other future uploads. But let's get straight into this tutorial. All the makeup that I use in this tutorial can be found at lookfantastic.com, as well as linked in the description box down below. I started by priming my face with the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I applied this all over my face and I also put this down on my neck and my shoulders, as later on I'm going to be putting makeup there. To make sure the skin is super glowy and also has a little bit of hint of pinky rose in there, I use the Revolution Pro Highlighting Potion in the shade Rose Quartz, and I apply this in the same places that we had already put the primer, but I buff it out with the Real Techniques 401 Sculpting Brush. This brush is perfect for buffing things into the skin. How beautiful and glowy does the skin look after applying this? For foundation, I use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Almond, and I use the same brush that we used to blend that highlight in to blend the foundation in. Like I said, this brush is perfect for buffing things into the skin, and as it already has that highlight in the brush as well, it will make the skin super glowy. I then applied my concealer, and I use the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer in the shade 00 Ivory. I applied this under my eyes, a little bit in the middle of my forehead and my chin, and I blend this in with the same brush that we've been using throughout this tutorial. Now it's time to set my base, so I use the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I first use that Real Techniques brush to apply the powder a little bit thicker underneath my eyes to bake a tiny bit, and then I get a big fluffy face brush and dust the powder over the rest of my face. To bronze and also contour my face, I use the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I was so excited to use the Miss Piggy All About Moi blush palette for my blusher. I use two shades, the one called Fabulous and another one called Oh Kermy. I applied this super heavily over my normal places on my cheeks, also the tip of my nose, the end of my chin, up at the top of my forehead, and also on my collarbones and shoulders. For highlight, I went back to the Revolution Pro Highlighting Potion in the shade Rose Quartz, and I applied this on my nose as well as my cheekbones with my finger. This is such a beautiful glowy highlight. To prime my lids, I use the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. To use this, you first need to apply it onto your lids and then tap it with your finger to set it. The eyeshadow palette that I use for this look is the NYX Ultimate Bright Eyeshadow Palette. I use the bright pink in this palette and I place it all over my lid, and then I blend it out into the crease. I also blend this shadow down onto my bottom lash line and blend it quite far down underneath my eye as well. I then get a bigger face brush and I start to blend it on my cheeks, up by my temples, and then up onto my forehead as well. I also added a little bit to the end of my nose, my chin, and my mouth. If you look at my neck and shoulders here, you can see that I also applied some of that pink down my neck and on my shoulders, and I also went into that purple shade in that palette and add a little bit of purple around the eyes. I then get the Inglot AMC eyeliner gel. This is a completely white eyeliner. I use a flat eyeshadow brush and I start to tap it on my skin where I would like the clouds to be. This creates more of a solid top to the clouds, and then to create the fluffy blended out bottom, I use a fluffy pencil brush and I start to blend out the bottom of the clouds. I place clouds on my cheekbones going up to the temple to the top of my head. I also add some clouds on my neck and on my shoulders and collarbones. Moving on to the lips, I got the Lime Crime Remix Mini Lip Set. It is so cute and I used two colours in this set. The first one I used was the Lime Crime Mini Velveteens in the shade Scene Queen, and then I used the Lime Crime Mini Plushies in the shade Pink Drink in the centre of my lips. Going back to the Inglot AMC eyeliner gel that we used earlier, I put some of this on a spoolie and brushed it through my brows, and I also use it as a mascara as well. So now it's time for the finishing touches. So I applied some white eyelashes to my top and bottom lash line. I also had this cute wig as well as a pink crown and some white wings to complete this Cupid look. If you like this look, let us know by pressing the like button down below, and make sure you also subscribe to the Look Fantastic channel and press the notification bell so you do not miss any future uploads. You can find me on Instagram at BrookeEllisMakeup. It's linked in the description box down below if you would like to see some more makeup looks from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely Valentine's and we'll see you soon.